Come with me to paradise. Welcome to my paradise. I welcome all of you, all of you, all of you. All right, everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's with the Pampers and Toys Al, recording from paradise. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the one with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all your enemies. Also follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram at the boy with the Pampers and the Toys listed on the screen. So today we're going to have a WWE Legends figure review day, and we're going to be talking about my childhood, my era. The one and only Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. Money, 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 money. Man. Whew, them were the days watching Saturday. We didn't have cable growing up, so watching Saturday morning cartoons. I mean, not cartoons, but wrestling. Yeah, all we could watch it was on Saturdays, so we didn't have cable. Then next, I opened this up on a actual reel. I just wanted to open it up. I didn't care. No other than Curt Hennig himself, Mr. Perfect. And I'm pretty excited about this figure. So I couldn't hold it no more. I've been having these figures in a box. I bet all these figures have been collecting dust, but I'm getting them out of here. And then last but not least, let's talk about the one and only, the Greg, the Hammer, the Valentine. Now, fun fact about him, don't know why, but growing up I used to get him the Honky Tonk Man mixed up. I don't know why. Maybe it was the hair. I think it was the hair and the guitar, because you know Honky Tonk Man, both of them kind of had this Elvis Presley type of gimmick. Slightly, I could be wrong. But enough about that. Let's get these bad boys open. Alright. So we're going to talk about the one and only. Got them all three lined up. Talking one at a time. So let's go ahead and talk about the $1 Billion Man, Ted DiBiase. This is the first time I had him as a Mattel figure. I had a lot of Jakks figures and Superstar, WWE Superstar figures, which were made by Jakks. And I had some older figures of him, the tall ones with the rubber ones that would injure you if you hit somebody with it growing up. So with this figure right here, the head sculpt's not bad. It looked kind of cartoonish, but hey, I'm not mad. It looks like him. So he does come with an actual updated head sculpt of his older self, and I'm gonna show that as well too. What's so good about this figure is you can, I think all the figures now, they allow you to take off their arms, because I think Mattel has gotten hip to where everybody's customizing their own figures. So they're like, hey, we want to help y'all do that at least halfway. So I like the suit, the little $1 Million suit. He got that look, that evil rich man look. Money, 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 money. And so they got the blazer right here. I think this thing snaps off. I'm not going to try to take it off. It's not even like, I don't want to take it off. I really don't. So I'm going to keep it on. He does come with two fisted hands right here. No, actually, these ain't his hands. That's the Greg Hammers. Hold on. One of these hands is his. I think it's this one. The fisted hand right here is his. And you know how they got them different hands, or you know, wrestling. So, you know, Greg had, not Greg, Ted DiBiase had formed an alliance with a lot of people over the years. So I'm gonna show two people that was in his alliance briefly over the years. So as you can see, he got pinned knees, double jointed. I hate pins, I really do. But what makes this great is that, you know, it doesn't stop the, you know, from his legs kind of stretching out just a little bit. He got this belt right here. I don't like it. I think it should have looked a little better than this. I thought his belts back then were customized a little better. As you can see, the dollar symbols on here, but you really can't see them. Even if I had my light kind of better on here, you still couldn't see it. It looks like they're chains or something. So, as you can see, the shoes, the wrestling shoes underneath here. He had a decent wrestling career being a heel. I'll say that for the most fact. There is a Chase figure that's out here. I was gonna get it, and then there was 4 figures included on this whole setup. I didn't get the Triple H one because I really didn't care about it to get it. I'm a Triple H fan, but I didn't really care to get that one. because like it's already been done again. So you can't find too many figures with a decent looking suited, booted kind of attire on. So, you know, he is kind of, it's articulated pretty well. You know, I can't really kind of front about that. So let's see what he looks like with his actual updated head sculpt from, you know, him to take, you know, getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. This is what Ted DiBiase looks like as an older guy. And he does come with these nice little glasses. I think these glasses are like really a great addition to the figures. A whole lot, because if you want to customize, a lot of these wrestlers, some do wear glasses. I used to wear glasses myself. You know, I think I need them now, to be honest. So, looks just like him, actually. I think this looks more like him, you know, in a more realistic approach than kind of the cartoon head sculpt a little bit. I thought they could have been more realistic about this face sculpt. But let's go ahead and change this back to his cartoon, not cartoon, but his younger head sculpt. So he did align himself with Jesus, man. Jesus believer. So just showing you up close and personal with the late Sherry Martel. I think this is like one of the outfits, possibly similar to what she was wearing when she was like his valet when he was going out there wrestling as a heel. And last but not least, which this, I think he passed away this year, Virgil. I found this at the flea market for $5. He needs to still be kind of cleaned off a little bit, but it was made by Mattel. Because, you know, Virgil had a short-lived career, and then he kind of blossomed into WCW and was with the NWO. So I think, honestly, this is a great little setup. If you was to do, like, an old-school wrestling ring and make some good old alliances, I think these two both came with him, like, at different times. I think Sherry was with him first, and then Virgil came after a little bit, short-lived stint with him. So pretty much this figure's not bad at all. It's my first time having a Ted DiBiase in my Mattel collection. I'm going to try to find the chase. Should have got it when I saw it at Target when I purchased this one, but you can find these WWE figures for cheap now, like the Legends. Some of them are going on clearance. It's like unbelievable. I wish this stuff would have happened years ago when I was in my beginning stages of collecting them years and years ago for Jakks, but they didn't. It is what it is. So I'll give him a 10 out of 10. He's not a bad figure. Very, very super dope. So next, let's talk about Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig. My first time having him in my Mattel lineup. Curt was a hell of a wrestler back in the day. Like, who did he wrestle? He comes with this Intercontinental Championship. I did open this up on a reel, so just being fair about that. He comes with this towel. He looks just like himself. He looks exactly like him. What is different about this figure is you can put these straps off. I would have preferred for them to have like a claw, like something like they did with Kurt Angle a little bit. And but they didn't, unfortunately. So I'm gonna take this belt off. Oh, I almost fell on the floor. So if you wanted to have him, because Mr. Perfect used to always have his shirt like this all the time, which was pretty cool. So articulation wise, the head sculpt moves pretty well. Kind of a little stiff right here, you know, moving the arms back, but I don't play with my figures or anything. Like, I just display them, so I don't want to break it because I don't know my own strength. So he didn't, I think he did come with a couple of hands, but I just wanted the grip hands. I didn't really care. Let's see. Oh, come on, Ted. Why'd you follow Uncle Ted? So he can do the splits, which is pretty cool. A nice articulation in the feet. I like the boots. The boots got his, like, I think it's Mr. P that's labeled on his boots. Like almost in Chinese hieroglyphics almost, kind of. And as you can see, he had this design on the back of his shirt. I guess it was supposed to be like a spade or something, a diamond, something to that degree. And unfortunately, they said that Mr. Perfect passed away. Excuse me. That he passed away a while back, but I did a differ. So, but other than that, I think this is a great looking figure. And actually, the nice little thigh swivel boot cut. Yep. Double jointed elbows. No butterfly arms. It looks just like him. The chest area pops back and forth. You can't beat that. So I know I saw this figure at, I should have got another one at Target for about, at the time, like $9. But I paid the full price for him when I purchased him. I just saw it like months later, and I was like, wow, I want to grab one for the wall, but it ain't like I can fit anything else on the wall back here. The wall goes all around. I'm going to have to do a tour one day to show everybody my wrestling collection. And, you know, them on the wall, on the shelf. So, you know, just to be fair. So, this figure, I give him a 10 out of 10. I really do like it. And he's good for your legend. You know, if you want to add some legends to the scene, why not? So, allergies really getting me. Last but not least, we got, I moved too soon, for real. This is what the Intercontinental Championship looked like back in the day. It was pretty cool. I like what the wrestling belts used to look like. It's something like the Jack's time. Nice little gold and pretty heavy. It doesn't look. I think the belts now, the wrestler, look kind of cheap. That's just my opinion. So next we got Mr. Blues himself, Mr. Greg the Hammer Valentine, and he comes with these glasses. He got that nice little mullet right here thing going on. He comes with this guitar. I'm not too fond of his guitar because it breaks real easy. So you got to keep your rubber bands on it so it won't break so easy. So I'd rather just keep it on there. It's almost identical to The Rock's guitar right here. But I think The Rock, yeah, The Rock's break too. So it's the same exact guitar that they used for Greg the Hammer Valentine. I can't remember which one came out first, this Rock figure or him. But he does come with this nice little jacket. But let's talk about the face first. Take off the glasses. Come with the nice little cool glasses. It looks just like him. He was a kind of a chunky, thick guy. He wasn't chunky, I think he was thick. Like a thick guy. He was still kind of in shape. He does have this, but again, back to this guitar, I will be careful with it because it'll be hard to put back together. It is. I think that's why they got the rubber band around it. So let me take off this thing out his hand. You see, you got the Greg the Hammer Valentine little, I guess, belt around his waist. Pretty cool. Take off his nice little jacket. And I feel like him, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Dusty Rhodes, they were all kind of almost the same size to a degree. So chest area pops back and forth. Got that nice little mean mug. I can't really remember growing up if I remember he was a heel or he was a fan favorite. I don't know. But I do like the hair mode on him. They got it down packed just like he had it back in the day. Nice little boots, a nice swivel and boots with swivel, so you can't beat that with an Elite figure, WBE. They got the little design on his boot, the heart and the arrow shot in it. On the back, it says Rhythm and Blues. I know my camera's like not mirroring the way it should, but I'm gonna get that together one day. So, nice little articulation right here. I don't think I can go all the way back, and I don't want to break his legs at all. So I bet they have these at some of the Ollies around the United States. Probably not in my hometown, but you'll be fascinated to see different stuff they had at Target and Walmart and other places at Ollie's for real cheap, like $10 or $20.99. You can't beat that. So definitely, I would I recommend anybody add this to your collection for real. I give him a 10 out of 10. All these figures are pretty great. I just really kind of don't like the Ted DiBiase kind of cartoonish look, but it's all right. It's all right. So, all right, everybody. We talked about Mr. Ted DiBiase, Mr. Perfect, and Greg the Hammer Valentine. But the jacket, back to Greg the Hammer Valentine's jacket, it's pretty dope. It got the little musical and the eagle on the back of it. So, I think that was pretty cool. I would like to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please, make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please, make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. Also, follow me on Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter, at The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys, listed on the screen. So, pictures will be uploaded on Instagram and on X, formerly known as Twitter. It looks like these legends gotta go get out and go home and get some rest. All right, everybody, have a great day.